All right, we got a Camaro. Let's see what this lot number is, so we can figure out what it sells for. 1460. There's my dyslexia coming into play. So they have that one out here in front just to get some attention, get people out here to bid. And I got a Komatsu 61 PXI for sale also. Lot number here is 336. All right, let's go look at everything else out here. So they got a bunch of stuff. Hey everyone, this is Jeff. Channel's Retired and Winged. Nope. Hey everyone, this is Jeff. Channel's Auction Reviews with Jeff. I'm at another auction. See those two right there in the background? They're for sale. Let's see what they're going to sell for. So we're going to take a look at everything here, and then we're going to follow up with some prices. I don't know of anybody that would be interested in guardrails. 510, 511. But if you are, there's some guardrails. Truck beds, they always have truck beds out here, and they're always Ford Super Duties. 879 and 880. All right, now some trucks. All right, this first one is an F250. And it is 536A. 2023 with 79,000 miles on it. Let's take a look inside. Vinyl seats. Wow, looks really nice. Really nice. All right, so we're gonna crank this one up here. It's F250. Big bad boy. This is a nice truck, man. Probably gonna go for a nice price, but it sounds really good. All right, next one is a 2022 F250 536B. Not too bad. A little bit of a work smell to it. Other than that, it looks really good. And it is a work truck, so some of these are gonna smell like they've been worked in. Got some nice toolboxes on it. FX4, these are long beds, by the way. It's an older one, I can tell by the screen. Lot number 546, 2019. Got a bunch of miles on it. Oh, it's a diesel also. You want to hear how the diesel sounds? All right, here we go. Definitely a diesel. All right, next one. Got a Chevrolet 2019. A lot of miles on it too. Lot number 547. It's got a nice rack on it. And a little Tommy lift. A good work truck. A lot of miles though. Okay, we got a 4-door Ford short bed, which some people say these aren't really trucks. This is missing all the rear equipment.
What was that?
Yeah, some people say these aren't really pickup trucks. What do you mean, man? What do you mean? It's got 4 doors and it barely has a bed. 555 is a lot number. Next one, 577, 2018. F-150. A little bit of upgraded trim in this one. Not too shabby. Well, the tailgate's kind of beat up.
Not too shabby.
Okay, next we have a 2017. 169,500 miles. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, it's got a nice cover. 4-wheel drive. Yes, very interesting. And the next one. 2016 with 117,000 4x4.
I love this truck.
That'd be a pretty good truck. 568 at the right price. Let's crank her up. That sounded really good cranking up. It's real smooth also. Let's put it in drive. That feels real good. Feels real good, man. It feels like it's got a lot of power. All right, on to the next one. All right, we have a 2022, 140,000 miles, 4x4 Chevrolet Z71. This guy was kind of dirty. I drove this one. You can see these mats. There's a mat manufacturer that wanted me to review their mats, and I'll insert that to show you their mats because I think their mats look better than this as far as keeping the dirt in a little better. Like I said, I'll show you. So here are the mats I was talking about, kind of by company Lasfit liners, and they're molded to your car, custom to your car. And they've got the anti-slip nodes, which keeps it from slipping, which it probably isn't going to slip a whole lot because it fits so well. That's the passenger side. And this is the second seat behind the front seats. They even have a mat for between the third seat and the back seat, and also the cargo mat. So check them out, Lasfit, if you're interested in some really nice floor liners. Let's pull this up. It's got Velcro to keep the back on. Not too shabby. So far I'm pretty satisfied with them, and my wife just said the other day while we were driving around that she really likes these mats. Now back to the auction.
Yeah, baby!
Here's the back seat of the Z71. So they don't feel as thick as the other mats I had. So be interesting to compare some of the mats. Trail Boss. All right, so let's look at this tailgate. All right, so this is just the half tailgate. It's power. That's pretty neat. Oh, this is the full tailgate. Ooh. All right, pretty cool. Thing's heavy. Do that again. All right. So say you don't want to put the whole tailgate down. You need to reach in and get something. I guess that's what that's for. I don't know about that. Don't see a whole lot of use, except maybe if you have lumber, you can, long lumber, you can stick it out, this, lay it on there, and it might work a little bit better. Some of y'all that have this type of tailgate, let me know what y'all use it for. 2022, 119,000 miles. Silverado 4x4. There's another one of those mats. It looks like a different brand. It is definitely not as good as the one that I reviewed. And this truck smells like smoke.
What do you mean by that?
That might be a factory mat. It's got a top. Not a bad truck. Okay, another Silverado, 2022, 96,000 miles, four-wheel drive also. Missing the trim. Not the same condition. Kind of dirty, but it'll clean up. I might crank this one up just so you can hear it. All right. I think that the hood, I think the hood is already open, so let's go listen to the engine.
Let's go listen to the engine.
All right, it's got a little bit of a vibration in it, but other than that, it sounds good. Now, if I was looking at this, I'd do a lot more, of course. Check the oil, see what it looks like, and run a code check on it, see if anything comes up. But to look at all this stuff for y'all like I'm doing, I don't have the time to do that. So if I am looking for a vehicle for myself, I have to come out here and not plan on making a video. Got another Silverado 555B. 2021. No reverse on this one. And next is another Silverado 559, a 2020 with 124,000 miles on it. 2018, almost 85,000 miles, lot number 562. Not too shabby. I don't like these bed liners. I like the rhino coating. That's what I've had, and none of it's wore off. And I've used my truck a lot. Okay, next one is an older one, 2018. Wow, man. 488,000 miles. Lot number 547. Just a standard pickup. Nothing special.
Nothing special, huh?
Ram 1500. 2022. 555A.
555.
555.
54,000 miles. 2021. 91,750 miles. 4x4. Lot number 556. (2018) 196,000 4x4. Another Ram 1500. A Nissan. Don't see a lot of Nissans out here. Most of the state contracts are with Ford and Chevrolet. This is a 2017 with 180,000 miles. It's a 4x4 standard pickup. (2017) 100,000 miles. City of St. Petersburg. 615A. This is a Colorado. You don't see a whole lot of them out here either. I used to not really care for these, but they're kind of growing on me. As I get older, I don't want the huge trucks that I've always had. Yeah, this one, it's a nice size. Colorado V6. Ouch. Colorado. Colorado. Be interesting to see what this one goes for. It's got a tiny bit of body damage. Tell you what, let's crank this thing up. Right here, looks like something was dragged over it. Let's crank it up. Sounds okay. Reverse. Feels really good. Drive. Feels really smooth. Anybody got a Colorado out there? If you do, or if you've had one in the past, let me know. Were they good trucks?
What do you mean by that?
Boy, the love bugs are out. One just flew away. One was just flying on me. Oh, it's got a crack in the windshield all the way across.